you feel yourself explode, essentially. Like, there's this giant release of energy as the rest of the energy you were swimming in kind of gets absorbed into you for a minute, and then it just pushes out. Everybody that is able to sees a giant explosion in this part of the prison. It's like from below the prison almost, and it goes up and out. And there's just debris flying everywhere, buildings flying, building bits flying everywhere. And you are in the center of the crater that it formed, unharmed now. You're out. I mean, you're still angry from your marking, but you're like in the bottom of this crater. And as you look up, you see lightning at the edge of one of the floors above, looking down, and he's just like, holy shit. Welcome to the Green Hill Gamer Guild podcast. I'm your host and GM, Joshua. We are an actual play podcast focusing on character-driven narrative and humorous interactions between friends. We love telling stories through tabletop gaming and hope you enjoy our stories too. Hawk, what do you do? What are you doing?
So I'm out of the ice now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Europa is still with us. I'm going to try and ask her why she's attacking her teammates.
She's like half conscious, so you can't really.
Okay.
You can try to do a telepathic thing though.
Okay.
If you want. Go ahead and unleash your powers.
6, 7.
Okay. You're not able to hold on very long, but when you're in there, you sense the presence of the shadow man.
Okay. I think I want to assess the situation.
Okay.
Nice. 13, 14. But here, can I use the Fantastic 5 and my teammates safely away?
If you think that if everybody's touching you when you use your RSVP, you might be able to just transport them away.
Okay.
Alternatively, you can try to find a vehicle.
Well, here...
Could only one of us use the RSVP at one time?
Yeah, we all got them, so...
You can all use your own, or you can
We would power it, make it, if we all made sure we were all together.
Oh, yeah.
Can we all use it at the same time? Would that maybe ensure that we all get back to...
Yeah.
Shade? Okay. I think rather than just Hawk using just
Oh,
his.
yeah. Okay, if you all used them at once, well, yeah.
Makes it more likely none of us get lost. Oops!
I'm gonna let my team know that it's time to go to the party.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna let you two know, since you're probably the closest, to grab one of the other two.
I was going to say, you do sense him now, too.
Yeah.
Like, his mind's back.
Okay.
And not just spewing text gibberish at you, yeah.
Did Deke ever make it into the prison?
Yeah. You get to the cell where you're now in his 60s uncle is. And he's just sitting in a wheelchair. I kind of picture him looking like the guy from Breaking Bad that was in the wheelchair in the nursing home.
Yeah.
That kind of situation, yeah.
Salamanca?
What do you do when you see him?
Like, oh, hey, Uncle, been a long time. Sorry I haven't come to visit lately, but time travel hijinks. So we're going to roll you out, and we're going to fry some mental energies and stuff. And, old Mesmero, back at it again. Come on.
He's like, who are you?
I mean, you honestly don't remember? Little Memo.
Oh, Memo.
And walking around.
Why haven't you gotten old?
Very good doctors work wonders on. I can probably hook you up. Just called this thing. We're gonna go and just just sit down, buckle you in, and we're going.
You take them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Start wheeling them out.
There's people running everywhere down these halls as you're going through them. Most of them away from where the explosion just happened. You get to the exit that GeoRage made. And you can kind of see out, and you see Europa down there, and Hawk, and Jax, I'm assuming you joined with them. And they're all, standing there with the three of the Fantastic Five people. And Europa's starting to wake up. What do you guys do?
All right. That's the thing we're gonna fry. So, on the count of 3, we're gonna double whammy. Got it?
Okay.
Alright. Unleashing the power!
Go ahead. Actually, do directly engage a threat.
Directly engage the threat again.
And go ahead and take a +1, because he's helping.
Yeah. Alright, so +1 for danger. 6, 7.
Okay, do you want to take a condition, or do you want me to tell you how it's unstable or temporary?
I will...
Oh wait, no, that's the Unleash Your Powers thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
What's the...
He gets to pick one.
Directly engage. Okay, pick one from the list.
Resist or avoid, take something from them, create an opportunity, or surprise or frightening the opposition. Alright, let's go with a blast from the past. It's like, oh hey, it's not just me anymore. I brought in an old school gun. I brought in the old Mesmero. And that actually kind of wakes her up and frightens her just a little bit.
She seems visibly shaken. You can kind of sense that sort of obsidian ball protection thing she had going is weakened by her fear. She puts her hands up like this, and there's a wall of ice in front of her. And then she kind of crawls through the window that's behind her, like to run away. What do you do?
Well, that worked better than I expected.
Yeah, we're not going after her. We need to get out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Wheels, what are you doing?
I can't. I'm still in the prison, right?
At the moment, you are smoking Crater Man.
But you're okay. I'm okay.
I guess I'm going to try and make my way up to Lightning.
Okay. You're able to, like, run around the crater and then get yourself up, like, spiraling out.
Okay.
And then you get up next to him, and he's like, I think your friends are getting ready to leave. We should run over there. Do you just head over there with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go run over there.
You're all back together.
Sweet.
And your rope has been dealt with.
With interface.
Yeah.
Because we still don't know where he is.
You did not find him. So what do you guys do when you're back together?
I'm gonna ask Rorschade if he has anything that can help fix up the Fantastic 3.
Did you guys go back to his sanctum then?
Yeah.
Who uses their... Does everybody use their...
Yeah. Then we all take the group as a whole plus our passengers.
Okay. You guys appear back in there, and Roarshade's kind of like, oh, I would have put more tea. I would have put more tea on for everybody if I'd have known we were going to have so many visitors.
Sports drink?
He grabs a scarab-looking talisman and goes to each of them and does puts it on their top of their chest and does a little short chanting sound thing, and then it seems like they all look a lot better.
Okay.
And then he goes and sets the little scarab thing over on the pedestal where he got it from. And it looks like it starts to, the pedestal kind of glows, these little symbols up the front of it. And it goes into the scarab, and it looks like it's charging, essentially.
Alright, well, for the next phase of our operation, we need to break into Eagle Tower again. I'm sure he's not going to see it coming.
Again.
Well, I might be able to help with that.
Yeah.
You see, the last time I saw the Shadow Dude, I kind of kicked his ass a little, so he's got his vendetta thing against me, and if I call him out, then maybe he comes out and he tries to make it personal, then me and my uncle can kind of buy some time, and you guys steal some shit and rescue us if things go bad.
So you did bring your uncle. I was going to ask you that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's the +1.
Conspicuously, Dark Eagle did not show up at that prison break.
Right. We could also look out on the news reports to see if they've found Interface or any other tech-based superheroes.
Okay. Yeah. So look that up.
You look up on the news reports?
Yeah.
It is chaos. The news reports, they don't seem like they're controlled by Dark Eagle anymore. Because the info that's coming out is just random and unfiltered.
Good friend Dex, finally sticking it to the man.
So it's isolated reports of just random villains that are committing crimes all over the place. And then there's this the anchors are like ending each thing with, but nobody knows where Dark Eagle is. Like they just keep emphasizing the fact that for now it seems like he's not even around and there's just this crazy prison riot going on.
Okay.
Inmates in charge of the asylum. Love it.
So if we don't see anything about interface on the news...
Mm-mm.
Could you try tracking him cyber? You know? Maybe he's, got a presence online already.
I don't know where he was last week.
I mean, like,
Go
do you
ahead
have
and
like
unleash your powers to try to do that. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say, do you like have an old exemplar kind of like call sign that you could probably like put out on the net? I mean, if Dark Eagle's not monitoring this shit right now, you might be able to, put the word out.
7.
Get his attention.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I have this watch thing that Aegis gave me. Maybe you could try using that. It might have some backdoor or something.
That might work.
7?
Yeah.
Do you want to take a condition, or you want me to tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary?
How is it unstable or temporary?
You are able to see some activity that looks like interface, briefly. But when you try to hone in on it, it physically looks like it's from Dark Eagle's tower. But you don't know if it's been routed through there, so it looks like it's from there, or if it really is. And then your system gets a virus. And it doesn't look like it's active. It's not really working very well anymore.
So that tears that. But the last ping looks like it was in the tower. So either interface is in the tower, or somebody wants us to think he's in the tower, or it just happens to be going through.
Okay.
So...
Well, why don't we use the watch to put the word out to anybody else that might be interested in helping?
Okay, what is your word gonna say?
Aegis is back. The exemplars are back.
Yeah.
Let's tear this shit down.
Right.
Okay. You don't have to worry about rolling anything.
Okay.
Since you don't really have a link to the outside, you don't really know how that's perceived at the moment. Are you guys going to Dark Eagle Tower?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Saying to the leftover Fantastic Five, you guys wouldn't have hid one of those supercars around anywhere, would you?
Mfield answers and is like, no, when Dark Eagle locked us up, he seized everything.
Man, that's why you guys should help criminals out just a little bit more. They could have taught you some shit.
Firefly mentions that she thinks Dark Eagle Tower has a basement that's used now.
Okay.
That is where the power source of everything seems to be coming from, based on when their group confronted him.
Okay.
Before he locked them up.
So, you're running main bait.
Yeah. I don't like how you said main bait. That didn't seem very confident.
I mean...
Didn't really like the word bait either. I'm the deke. I'm the decoy.
Okay. So you want to try and draw him out, and then we'll sneak into the basement.
Okay. How are you drawing him out?
Let's see. Oh, I'll call up Dex, try to get him on the phone. Say, I know it's going to sound really crazy, but I'm one of the super punks. Back in the day, we'd helped you out in that situation. Want to call in a favor.
Provoke someone.
11 plus 3, that's 14.
Beautiful.
Mm-mm.
This is where I shine.
Okay, so he, what are you having him do?
I want him to get me into the studio, and I want to basically just put Dark Eagle on blast. I'm basically putting out a beef video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Is your uncle with you?
No, he's going to be off to the side. He's not going to be on screen with me. He's the
Okay.
secret weapon.
Okay. Dex is cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
Rorschach kind of transports you into the studio, and Dex puts you on.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you say when you're on camera?
Attention, everybody. It's been a while, but I'm back. And I'm coming after you, Dark Eagle. That's what? Yeah, that's right. I'm coming after you. You're a lily-ass pansy, and I'm gonna kick your ass like I kicked your ass 25 years ago. You can't see me. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody in the studio is like, yeah, this actually sounds pretty cool. I'll meet you in the park. Midnight. Actually, no, that's a little bit too late. How about we do 10 o'clock? Yeah.
Okay. What park?
The park where it all started. The Adonis statue.
Okay. Alright, so what about the rest of you?
We get into position and we'll wait to see if Hawk actually leaves.
Are you stealthing?
Yes.
Are you stealthing everybody?
Well, his drones are mostly out
Yeah,
of commission now, right?
but we're going
Is that
to
all of
need to
them?
get...
It's still CCTV.
Okay.
Yeah, because we need to get in the basement. I still got one more shot with the heat gun.
Unleash.
Yeah, I'm going to try to see if this goes... I want the other guys. These are... No. See? All I needed to do was change that. So what am I doing? Unleash my power?
Yep.
Okay, so that's a 9 plus 8. Still works.
Your freak is -1?
Yeah,
Oh, you poor
I
thing.
know. 8, which is okay.
Condition? Or want me to tell you how it's unstable or temporary?
I'll take condition.
Alright, what condition? How does Jasper feel about not being quite up to par with her abilities?
Yeah, insecure.
Okay, so you guys are there and you haven't been noticed, and as you're like standing watch, you see Dark Eagle's the Eagle jet or whatever flies from the top of the building away, like going directly toward the park where he took Quad City.
Sweet.
What do
I'm
you guys
gonna
do?
send out to Memo that Eagle is on his way.
Okay.
The Eagle has flown the coop.
And the Deke's gonna deck him in the schnoz.
Okay. What do you guys do?
I think we should wait until he actually gets there and engages a little bit before we just smash in his building so he doesn't like turn around.
Right, because he may not get there.
Right.
Okay.
Assuming he's actually on the jet.
Where are you at in the park? It's not huge, but
Let's see. My propensity to dick around is I'm just kind of actually like on the swing, just kind of back and forth. Like this ain't shit to me, man.
okay.
I'm gonna have some fun with this.
The jet is overhead, and it comes over you where you're swinging, and there's a spotlight.
I give him the fingers.
He launches 2 rockets at you.
Oh shit! Bad day! Bad day! Bad day! This isn't what we agreed on.
Take a powerful blow.
5. I win.
You're able to leap your way out of.
No, I swing so high and I get out of the way.
Oh,
It's
there
like
you
boom. Oh, you trying to play this? Trying to play this really?
Okay, what do you do next?
Let's see. I think I'm gonna provoke him directly to try to get him out of his shit, because this is just, that's a bitch move, man.
Okay, go ahead and provoke.
A 5 plus 3, 8.
Okay. What did you take for your advance, just so I know?
China shop, so I can cause significant collateral damage when I start unleashing power.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 8, and that was on a provoke. So what is the move says 7 to 9, you can choose one. They stumble, you take +1. They err, you gain a critical opportunity. They overreact, you gain influence over them.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. They overreact.
Oh, I'm sorry, they choose one.
Oh.
So he gets to choose.
Mm-hmm.
I actually kind of like him overreacting. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take influence over him.
Alright.
Keep in mind this is just Dark Eagle here in the future. He opens the cockpit while it's in the air, and he flies the plane down at you, but jumps off, and he has these wings that kind of spread out, and he's kind of flying overhead, and the plane comes down at you. Take another powerful blow.
Dodge you again. You can't hit me. Just admit it. You need to do this mentally. You're not doing anything physically. You're over the hill, man. Come on. I mean, just give it up. You're wearing a girdle. I mean, I can tell underneath that costume you're wearing a girdle.
Speaking of over the hill, where's Domingo?
Yeah, where is Domingo?
I've got him hidden away around a corner. He's keeping a mental link back and forth, back and forth.
So you notice there's a statue nearby, but it's not Adonis. Mm-hmm. It's actually Hawk. But this one is gold, like the Adonis statue used to be. Eagle kind of flies a little bit overhead, and then you see him pull out like a little button, and then he aims it at the statue and clicks it. The statue starts to move, and it comes at you. What do you do?
I can do the robot too. See, boom, shit, boom, shit. And let's see. It's going to be like that, is it? Going to assess the situation here. Okay. That is a 4 plus my superior of 3, so I could still get one of my questions in. What here can I use to screw up his giant robot so that way he can't really, start interfering in the fight?
If you smear mud on the robot's eyes, because that's where it seems to be sensing things from, it would not be able to find you.
Is there actually mud available?
Yeah, there's like dirt and stuff.
Right, good to know. I think in this situation, I'll just have to pick up some dirt clods and try sneaking around him. And because, I mean, it's a robot. It's not going to be moving very fast.
Yeah. You can directly engage a threat if you'd like.
All right. Let's go for it. That is a 9 plus a 0. Let's see. Don't think Domingo can actually do anything that would help me in this.
You get a +1 from...
Yeah, acting on your answers. You get a +1.
Oh, so that's a 10.
Yeah.
That's a full success.
Pick 2. Resist or avoid their blows. Take something from them. You're probably going to take the eyesight. Create an opportunity for your allies, which, well, I guess I can kind of make that work. Impress, surprise, or frighten. I don't know. Yeah, that would be for Dark Eagle. It wouldn't really be for the robot, but...
And I'll take away its eyesight and then impress Dark Eagle with my cunning.
When you blind the robot, it kind of like stops moving. It's confused about what's going on, so it doesn't know how to continue. Dark Eagle actually yells down, "Impressive! I didn't think a freak like you would be able to do such a thing."
Of course I'm a freak. I'm the biggest freak here. And if you want to really see how big of a freak I am, let's take it to the mind.
He laughs and says, "Okay."
Alrighty then.
And pulls you into his mind. So, we'll come back to you. What are you three doing?
I guess we know that they've started a rumble.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to ask Geo-Rage to get us inside.
Okay. He asks if you want to go up or down.
Down into the basement.
Okay, he just starts punching the lower part of the building until he's down below the foundation of the building, and then pushes through the wall. And you open up into this. That's where you guys came in. Let's see, there's like an elevator here. This is the interesting thing in the room. But there's like workstations here. Bunch of prototypes are laying out on these like tables.
Nice.
In here, you see Cosmic Synapse. And he is covered in this electronic gear and suspended in some sort of gel. And you can see he's got these weird wire things going into his skin and connecting with what looks like maybe his nerves. And it's just pulling energy out of him. Pulling cosmic energy out of him. Clamped over his head is like a metal visor. It just looks like it's blinding, basically keeping him from seeing what's going on. And yeah, he's bare-chested, but he's got the tights that he used to wear when he would do his heroing back in the day. And yeah, it's just like pulses of cosmic energy getting drawn from him, and he looks really gray, kind of pale blue colored skin now. Like he's just been drained so much. You can see like blue veins and stuff going through his body. Like he's just been drained so often. Looks really emaciated too.
Okay.
All three of you take a powerful blow from what you're seeing.
6.8.
9.
So what were you?
I can't really give ground in this situation. I guess I'll lash out verbally. Try to provoke M-Field to block that.
Block what?
The whatever radiation is coming off of Cosmic Synapse.
Oh, it's not radiation.
Oh.
These are, I should have said what these little things are pods,
Okay.
and each pod has a battery, one of those cosmic batteries in it, that he's using cosmic synapse to power the batteries.
Okay.
Oh, so we just need one of those. We just need one.
So what?
Theoretically.
Well, we just discussed it by what we saw.
Yeah, it's like an emotional.
Mhm.
You just tell me which one you want to pick, and I'll work it into the fiction. I'm not too concerned about it.
I'm going to lose control of powers.
You're going to lose control of your power?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll lash out verbally.
Are you still provoking Enfield? Or are you provoking him to lose control of his powers?
Yeah. I'm gonna say, yeah, just get in there and grab what we need. Let's go.
That's awesome.
Okay. What are you
I'm
picking?
going to struggle past the pain and two more conditions because,
Okay.
I got that kind of...
Which ones you got?
Oh, let's see. Angry
Okay.
and afraid.
Okay. So what do you do? What does it look like when you...
He's going to attempt to use what he learned from lightning in these cosmic batteries without knowing...
To enter them, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
To, like, then get in the cosmic and, like, try and separate him from the batteries.
Okay. Go ahead and unleash your powers. Oh, wait, actually... Never mind. You lose control in a terrible way,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
No.
I like it. So as you head toward it and you go to enter the battery, there's a moment where you feel like you're floating, and then there's a moment where you feel like you explode. And you two notice that there's like a surge of power going into all the batteries. What do you two do? You have like a second to react to this before whatever bad thing happens.
Can I telepathically lift a battery out of there
Kinetically.
towards us? Yeah, telekinetically.
We need to grab.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Unleash your powers.
7, 8.
Do you have a minus to unleash at all? Okay, good. 8? Okay, do you want to take another condition, or do you want me to tell you how it's temporary or unstable?
God, I'll take afraid. Just because
You're afraid?
the levels that
Yeah.
Shark Eagle has fallen to is just...
You pull the battery out, and it looks fine. You feel like you're going to explode.
It's not good.
Just like you did at the prison. It feels
Yeah.
almost exactly the same.
Okay.
Except it feels like it might be bigger.
Okay.
You have the battery. Do you try to communicate anything to the team? It's a different kind of energy, by the way. It doesn't feel like electricity.
No. Would communicating still be in 1s and 0s? Or, like...
No.
Is this just, like...
No, this is a different... Yeah, it's like a
They
different...
don't-
It's a completely different kind of energy, and they will understand exactly what you communicate, so you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
You can say whatever you want.
I guess I'll let them know that I've had this feeling before about blowing up. You guys should probably get out of here.
So when he talks, it's actually Cosmic Synapse's mouth that moves, and you can hear Cosmic Synapse's voice saying what Wheels is saying.
Mm-hmm.
That basically I'm going to blow up. What do you do?
blow up in here. Okay, so Cosmic Synapse is going to be toast then if we leave. Is he still hooked?
You don't know.
To this?
Yes, he is hooked.
He's like the atom, basically, right? Cosmic Synapse? Or not the atom.
Vision.
He's patterned a bit after Silver Surfer, actually.
Silver Surfer.
Yeah, like that level of power.
Okay.
He's the current holder of Halcyon City's most powerful hero. He's the current holder of that title.
I want to clear Insecure and try and break him out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me think of what that's going to look like. Well, do you want to try to defend?
Yes. I'm gonna try and defend him
Against the explosion, basically.
Right.
Okay, that's fine.
So 6.
Anybody want to help?
Yeah, I can actually do. I could clear. I've got. Oh.
I mean, you can just encourage with words, even.
Good job.
That's fine.
Hey, let's go, Kinkazu.
Right. How are you gonna get him out of here? You're just gonna
Pull him out.
Just gonna grab him. Well, I'll grab him too. We'll just see if we can jump. There's two of us. Maybe we can pull him free before.
On a 7 to 9, it costs you expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation.
Escalate it.
And you get to choose one. Add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition. And that goes for both of you. I'll let you both clear a condition. Well, you're going to clear one anyway because of but you can clear a condition if you want.
I'm gonna try to clear Insecure to defend someone or reject influence. So.
Would you like to add a team or take influence? And then do you want to expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation?
I'll expose myself to danger.
Me too.
Okay. This is going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And then add a team to the pool, take influence over...
Is that just if we hit, or regardless?
On a hit. It just says choose one on a hit. So even on a hit, it's fine. On a 10, you wouldn't have the option of expose yourself to danger or escalate.
Gotcha.
It would just be that you get the thing.
Can I clear another condition?
Yeah, that's fine. You had like 4 of them marked. Okay, so you pull him out of the machine, and at that moment, lightning blows up. Both of you take a powerful blow.
9, 10.
Alright, on a 10. Do you want to remove yourself from the situation, lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way, or pick 2 options from the 7 to 9 list?
I will remove myself from the situation.
Okay. You go unconscious, and you don't know what happens after that.
I got a 10, so I've got to do...
You got a 10.
Well, it's 7 and then...
You have 3 more?
3,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
I know. Okay, I'm going to do 2 from the 7 and 9 list. I'll lash out verbally.
Who are you lashing out at?
Lash out at Wheels.
What are you doing?
God, to get a handle on doing this indoors. No more inside.
Are you inflicting a condition or provoking him to foolhardy action?
I'll provoke him to foolhardy action.
Yes. Okay. Is any of this matched up with anything you've circled?
It very well could.
So that's one of the 2. What's the other one you're picking?
I'm gonna, oh God, I don't want to mark 2 more conditions. That's everything.
So you're going to give ground?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Does anything match? Are you...
Not yet.
I mean, I'm not fleeing, right?
What are your
I'm
options?
just like...
you're not fleeing.
Failed horrifically in a noble pursuit of cause. I don't think we failed yet.
No. I've
Publicly
still got the battery.
battled another hero
Okay.
and injured an innocent.
This might
So
qualify as the injury.
Yeah.
Could
Okay.
qualify as all.
Okay, so let's see. You successfully defended. you guys pull Cosmic Synapse out, and as he comes out, he disconnects from all the crap that's connected to him. And he starts to bleed, and his blood is like out of the places where the wires have come out. His blood is this light blue, and as you look at it, it kind of looks like space. Like there's little specks of what looks like stars in it. As soon as he leaves, you feel, you hear Jax lashing out at you, and you just feel the building, and it gets to this point where you can't hold it anymore, and the room just explodes. We'll come back to you guys. Deke.
Yes.
Where were we at with you?
I just got pulled into the mindscape.
You did. Okay. Dark Eagle's mindscape is
gaudy, very poorly decorated.
No. It actually looks like the city from the last Matrix where Agent Smith and Neo are fighting. It's just like an empty dark city with lightning and rain coming down. You're in there and you feel the ground shake as this shadow man presence looms over you. Gigantic. Like, you're probably like 5 foot whatever, and he's 50 feet tall. And he's above you. And he's like, "You're not such the big man now, are you?"
No, it seems like you're overcompensating for something. Gonna get him provoked again.
Okay, what are you gonna provoke him to do?
I'm gonna provoke him to try to take a swing at me, but since he's so large, the scale of movement is I should just be able to get between his legs and get behind him.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see, plus my superior, which is a 7.
Okay, so he, since his words didn't have the effect on you he's expecting, he kind of hesitates. So you can take +1 forward against him for your next roll, whatever you decide that is.
Okay, cool.
What do you want to do?
Let's see. Then I am going to ask him if he's ever seen a certain movie called Frightmare on Oakwood Avenue. And this is going to be watching closely. I'm going to kind of trick him and mislead him.
Okay.
That is a 7 plus my superior again, so that's a 10.
Plus the 1 from
something, so that's
11. Okay. What does that say? What do you do?
Let's see. When you distract on a 10 plus, I get to choose 3 of the following: opportunity, expose weakness or flaw, confuse them, or avoid further entanglement.
Okay.
And since I got the 10 plus option, I'll get the opportunity, expose a weakness, and confuse him. A, he's never seen the movie. B, I'm exposing the fact that there's something in those movies that I can use in this mindscape. And also I'm going to take the opportunity for, next action too.
You sense that the giant figure you're seeing isn't actually him. It's just like a construct similar to how you make things. And the guy that is actually him in the mindscape is just standing on the building that's like kind of beside, above, looking down at you and seeing this thing happen. So what do you do? What do you do for your opportunity? He doesn't notice that you know him. He doesn't see that you notice he's there. Kind of.
My opportunity is that I also can create a construct, but not necessarily one to battle his construct, more to sneak up on him. It's a ninja construct with all the, kind of like trappings of a ninja. Stealth. It's hiding in the shadows.
Okay. What does your construct do?
The shadow construct is going to throw a dart at the back of his neck, and it's supposed to be a poisoned dart.
Okay. Go ahead and directly engage a threat.
Alright. It's danger. That's a 6, and do I get for the opportunity or not? +1 or not?
Does it say anything about +1, or does it just say you get an opportunity?
It just says I get an opportunity and exposes the weakness.
No, okay.
No, then that is a failure.
the dart doesn't hit his... the dart doesn't... Well, actually, the dart hits him, but it bounces off for some reason. And he turns around and he grabs your ninja construct and just starts to tear it apart, like limb from limb. Just ripping it apart until it just disappears. And then he's like, "You're quite the trickster, but you're not so good at the direct violence, are you?"
That's never been my strong suit. It's been more like, and then I start darting down the street.
Okay. Wheels, you wake up, and you are in the crater that used to be Dark Eagle Tower. And the entire thing is just gone. And this crater is not like the one you were in before. It's not an explosion of debris, and it's not like rough from things getting pushed out. It's just like smooth sides. Like it was just removed. Like smoothly cupped out. Almost like someone took a giant ice cream scoop and just scooped out Dark Eagle Tower from the base and then got rid of it. You do see Cosmic Synapse. At least, I mean, he's not moving, so it's at least his body. But he's over top of them two. Like his body kind of fell on them somewhat. And Hawk is unconscious. Jax is freaked out. But they both seem mostly okay. What do you do? And that's what it's like when you cause a cosmic explosion.
Well, we did get our power source.
Yeah.
Just run us back to the sanctum.
I'm going to clear my condition of afraid and run back to the sanctum.
Okay. That works for me.
And let Rorschach.
Do you have the battery?
No.
Okay. You also noticed that the other heroes that were with you were not there.
Oops.
What did you do? If you want to count that as your harmed and innocent, go for it.
Okay.
And then let me know which one you're going to pick out of the replacement moves. So, Jax, you see Wheels standing there looking mostly okay. And then he runs off. What do you do?
Got to get a handle on this card. So I needed to practice my card. So I do over make sure Hawk is okay. And he had the battery. Does he still have the battery? Like he's still
it was
the battery.
it was sandwiched
between him and the ground or something.
Cosmic Synapse.
And I just checked them over to make sure they're alive. And I mean, Hawk is okay.
Hawk is breathing and okay. Cosmic Synapse is not breathing, but you don't know if he was breathing when he was alive,
right? Because I don't know.
Yeah,
right.
You know he went out in space a lot and didn't have any problems out there, so it may just be a thing that he doesn't breathe.
So I'm just trying to bring Hawk around and like.
You slowly wake up.
Okay.
Have a splitting headache.
Yeah.
You see what I just described to them.
Okay. Can I try and sense if Cosmic Synapse is still in there?
He doesn't seem like it. It seems like he's gone.
Okay. Well, why don't we bring him back to the sanctum? Because, dead or not, I don't think we should just leave him lying here.
No, that would be bad.
What did you end up picking?
That would be bad.
Spit in the face of guidance or influence.
Nice.
Hey.
Oh, that's going to be excellent. Okay.
Yeah, we should take it back.
And then I'm gonna let Memo know that we got a battery.
Okay.
Does he reach me actually when I'm in the mindscape or not?
He will. We'll cut to there in just a second. So how are you guys getting back to...
Guess we're gonna...
There's probably not much in the way of cars.
I guess we're gonna walk it. I'll use my stealth to make sure that nobody sees us carrying a basically
You get a
dead
weekend
cosmic
at
guy.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's, and we can do the fireman's carry, like, one shoulder over each and just get in between us and
Okay.
try to get back as fast as we can, because till Hawk Wheels took off. He's fine. By the way, he
was fine. He was all good.
He ran.
All right, so did you ever play the Batman Arkham games at all?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how Scarecrow, when you were in the nightmare thing, and he was like trying to find you. That's kind of what I'm picturing for you avoiding the giant shadow being, and the little shadow man. And as it's like grabbing a building and looking, and you're like tucked down in this alleyway, you hear Hawk, but instead of in your head, it's kind of like coming from above, like echoing down. Yeah, it's like everybody can hear it here. Like, you know, the Shadow Man's hearing it. And what do you say?
You got our battery.
Situation not normal here. Gonna talk to you in a couple of seconds. Gotta run for my life.
So the shadow thing rips the building up. What do you do?
Let's see. I think it might be time to ask Domingo to help pull me out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually just going to let that happen because I think that's cool. So the shadow thing takes the building it just lifted up and is getting ready to slam it down on you. And right
Anytime
before
would be
it
good.
hits you, you just poof out. Yeah, and you're back in your body.
Yeah.
Dark Eagle is actually still looks like he's just like circling, doing the eagle circle, while his mind was occupied with what you guys were doing. What do you do? He doesn't look like he's back out yet.
I beeline it to Uncle Mesmero and kind of start wheeling him off as fast as we can.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, where's a tracksuit for a reason? It's easy to run in.
All right, so you guys all get back into the sanctum. I'm going to say you guys all make it there. Rorschade says, when you bring Cosmic Synapse in, he asks where the rest of the heroes are.
I passed out.
Oh yeah, you got there first. So when you show up, what do you say to Rorschade? Because he's like, where are the other ones? Where are the other two? Where's the battery?
I kind of just tell them, like, I mean, it may have hurt them. I don't know. I'm kind of afraid he just ran away.
Was Lightning with you guys? No, Lightning wasn't with you.
Uh-uh.
So there's like a minute where Rorshade's like, okay, what are we going to do if we don't get a battery kind of thing? And then they show up. So what do you bring Cosmic Synapse in?
Yeah.
Rorshade's like,
I'm just going to say,
what the hell happened
he
to
had
him?
him all hooked up. This is how he's been powering everything.
That's crazy. Do you have one of the batteries?
Yeah, I pull it out.
He looks at it and he's like, that's kind of ingenious. He was using Cosmic Synapse to power batteries that would have been HK Ultra batteries. And you guys know HK Ultra is like Cosmic Synapse's arch enemy kind of thing. So they go ahead and they fit it to the teleportal. And Rorshade's like, we're not bringing Mesmero and we're not bringing Cosmic Synapse with us. They need to stay here.
Right.
That would cause all kinds of problems. You've seen what happens when people travel through time. By the way, is there anything you guys want to say to Wheels when you see him?
Have you lost weight?
Don't blame me for running, but you get back. You really got to practice harnessing your power. We'll all practice. We'll all get better at this because
I don't think I marked one last time.
Crater things so many
I
times.
just crossed one out.
Oh, did you? Is this one circled too?
Yeah, I had it circled and then I crossed it out.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Okay, cool. So now you have aggressively defend a large group or area. This is going to be fun. So are you trying to influence him at all when you say that?
Well, I'm not looking for an apology or anything because he can't how he just learned how to do this, but I think like top of the list when we get back is really ought to be more practicing with the harnessing, because Grease Lightning can barely do this without cratering out entire city blocks. So
sounds to me like she's trying to raise your freak and maybe lower your danger. Do you accept that?
I don't think lower my freak.
No, raise your freak.
Raise my freak.
Lower your danger, so that you're less dangerous, and you can use your powers better.
I'll let it happen.
You don't want to spit in the face of.
Nah, yeah,
not yet. Okay, is there anything Hawk says to Wheels?
I wanna comfort him like I've been there before.
Okay, go ahead and roll your comfort and support.
So
plus mundane.
9 plus mundane 10.
On a hit, they hear you. You get to mark potential, clear condition, or shift labels.
Oh, Lord.
Or yeah, mark potential, clear condition, or shift labels if you open up to him.
Sweet. And I got a 10, so can I clear condition too? I'm clear guilty.
Okay, so
one condition.
I'll let him know I'm just learning how to use this power.
Right.
And
I'll count that as opening up. Do you want to shift his labels? 1 up, 1 down.
I will. Let's see, what do you like?
What do you like? Is that what you said?
I guess.
put the freak up.
I want to use my powers better.
Right. I'll raise your freak up and your mundane down.
Yes. Okay.
No, that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna move your superior down. Because he's like, I'm just trying to...
Okay. That works. Alright. It is 6, so I am ready to call it. We'll just say they fire up the machine, and you guys actually go, and you make it to the pass. And
wait, one thing before I go. What's the winning lottery numbers? I mean, I'd really like to be rich.
Domingo's like, I was in prison. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can I hang out here, though? This place is cool.
I mean, if it's cool with the dude in charge. I mean...
Boroché's like, you're not even going to exist in this... Yeah, sure. And you guys all get on the teleportal, and you're in the present. All right.
To the present.
No, I'm assuming lightning goes with you.
All right.
I mean, if you want to leave him, that's something you can attempt to do.
He's even further in the future now. It's like, I don't have to worry about him.
Much of a way back now that the battery sources and take it away.
And then, yeah, I had what happens when you guys get to the present already written. So next time we play, I will have the beginning of the session already.
Cool.
End of session move stuff. Let's do that real quick, and then we will call it. Jasper, did you grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team?
I feel like I grew closer, only because I'm more concerned now, even more so than I was, about what happens to them. It's all sticking together as a team.
So you
which
grew
is
closer
why
to
I
the
kind
team?
of lashed out at Wheels the way I did. I wanted to be able to handle this thing going forward.
Okay. Who made you feel welcome?
Hawk.
Okay. Hawk, shift her labels. And then, would you like to clear a condition or mark potential?
I've got so much potential. I think maybe I'll clear a condition.
Okay. Well, how many conditions?
I have
did she
3.
make? Oh, okay.
Oh.
When you get it back, just erase one of them.
Okay.
Wheels. Grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team?
Grew away from the team and into his own image of himself.
Who made you... Oh. Which one more?
Probably grew away from the team more.
Okay. Who made you feel detached?
Say it was Jax.
Dang. That's not what I was going for.
Yelling at me.
Take influence over you away from her.
Uh-oh.
So whatever card is your card, pull that from her. Okay. Hawk. closer to the team?
Yeah, I think I grew closer to the team.
Okay.
Just got done with this big, huge future adventure, and
Who made you feel welcome?
yeah. Memo, probably.
Okay.
He took on a pretty big role. Do you have any points over me?
Which one are you?
I think I'm
Say, yeah, I've got a spade already.
Okay. He gets to shift your labels.
Alright.
I think I'll make you a bit more humble, so your spirit will go down 1. And I'll bring up your danger to 1 from 0. But that's...
Yeah, that's true.
Deke,
Yeah.
closer to the team, your own image, or away from the team?
I feel like I should say close to the team because they've actually pulled me back from the past to help them. But I also want to say that I grew into an own image because I basically just told the supervillain to go himself.
Which one more than the other?
I think I'm just going to go with growing into my own image. I mean, giving the guy double fingers and then jumping off the swing to avoid a missile seems like, a thing that I would do rather than anyone else on the team.
All right. Shift one of your labels up and another one down.
Right. Let's see. Mundane will go down to 2. And I think my danger meter will go up 1.
Okay.
I live dangerously.
It's coming up, Millhouse. You guys ready? This was session 4 of 6. Things are going to be coming to a head. What you got there?
It's writing.
Making notes?
Yeah.
It's been quite the adventure. I'm excited to start listening to more of the sessions that we recorded.
Cool.
Because I found details that I forgot about from our first session 0 that I'm going to start bringing in now that you guys are back to the present and we can actually start working from some of that stuff. This is a bit of a side journey that I didn't really expect.
Just kind of...
Part of me was tempted to see if I could actually pass myself off as Mesmer if we were going to stay in the future. Since, our movesets were basically the same and I could basically just be a dick to Dark Eagle if he keeps on, harassing everyone. Kind of create like this cult of personality kind of thing around, an old superhero villain who's come to, fight the good fight. Although that would technically make me, I'd probably take the rehabbed villain reformed if I was going to start doing that, wouldn't I? Because it seems like, that was where it would link.
I would say yeah, but the only reason that I would hesitate is because we have a reformed in the other group. So I'm trying to...
Not overlap,
cross-play.
Yeah. What?
Limit cross,
Well, I'm using the same group of playbooks across both tables, so that if there's ever a point where we...
Converge.
Yeah, where tables interact in
Meld.
some way, I want to make sure there's not 2 of the same playbook. I hope you guys have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
I like this. I think I should put J's on this or something.
I keep running my Joker dice.
Yes.
Mark the other ones for taking blows.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, there you go.
There you
the
go.
clear ones for when we're going for that.
Yeah, I was just telling them it's going to be interesting. When I was listening to the session 0 stuff, I was finding stuff that we didn't use yet because you guys traveled to the future.
Oh, yeah.
So there's been with Dex roads and a couple of other details in the individual characters' lives that haven't come up. Deke's sister hasn't really been a presence much. His dad hasn't been interacted with over more than just saving him twice now. So there's going to be some interesting things. And then you stole your mom's van and that never came up.
I didn't steal. I borrowed. I left a note.
You borrowed it without permission. You've got the exemplar car that you destroyed.
She still has 1 shot on that heat gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then...
He can apparently turn himself into a living bomb.
It's not what's supposed to happen.
When life gives you lemons, you should probably trade them for something else, but I mean...
Life gives you lemons,
Blow up
sell them on the
lemonade
street
stand.
corner.
Blow up lemonade stand.
Meringue pie.
Try to turn them into a battery without blowing up. Thank you guys, this was great.
Thank you.
I mean,
Awesome.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Green Hill Gamer Guild podcast. If you'd like to find more information out about the guild, go to greenhillgamerguild.com, where you can find all kinds of information about us and current and past episodes. If you like what we've done, give us a review and click subscribe. If you'd like to support us, consider supporting our Patreon. Thank you and have a great day.